Guys, like, I'm sorry. But like, there's been like this problem. I don't know like what it is, why it's there. It's very sad. I didn't really like it. So here, I'll show it to you. Okay, hang on guys. So look, hang on. If we click to YouTube Studio, look, we're in Pulsebricks. Okay, so now we're here in Pulsebricks. My name's Monty. Where does it show how many? I have 7,992 views, etc. Okay, so look, when I go to create and go live, it shows that this happens. And like, I'm really sad. So then I've sent it. Oh, what does this do? Oh, never mind. So, it's disabled me from doing live streams. Your channel's live streaming ability may be temporarily or permanently turned off for various reasons. If your account has been restricted from live streaming, you're prohibited from using another channel to live stream on YouTube. This restriction applies for as long as it remains active on your account. Violation of this restriction is considered circumvention under our terms of service and may result in termination of your account. I do not know what termination means. Read below for a list of reasons why your channel's live streaming ability may have been temporarily or permanently turned off. Age restrictions. Live streaming with an adult present. If you are under 16 and would like to participate in a live stream from an account owned by an adult, that adult must be visibly present in the live stream. If you're under 16 and an adult is willing to live stream with you, you can give the adult access to your channel as an editor, manager, or the owner. This allows the adult to start the live stream from your account while still reaching your audience through your own channel. Note, at the moment, channel delegates can only start with a live stream from YouTube Live Control Room. The adult has to be visibly present and engage in the live stream as much as you do. We know you are co-creating with them. Live streaming best practices for minors. We encourage you to learn more about protecting yourself or other minors in your content and what not to post in our child safety policy. What on earth is the child safety policy? Huh? Where'd it go?
True or false? Videos of minors in real school fights
Fake.
are allowed on YouTube.
False.
What do you think? The answer is false. Content that endangers the emotional and physical well-being of minors is not allowed on YouTube. A minor is someone who's not an adult, which is anyone younger than 18 years old in most countries. If you see content that violates this policy, please report it. If you believe that a child is in danger, you should reach out to your local law enforcement agency to report the situation immediately. Let's look at more examples. A creator uploads a video teaching their child how to ride a dirt bike. The child wears safety equipment appropriately and is well supervised by their parent. Another creator uploads a video featuring a group of minors setting up fireworks without the presence of adults.
Yes.
Do either of these videos violate our community guidelines? Yes. The second video violates the child safety policy. When a child is clearly supervised by an adult, some activities involving risk are allowed as long as those activities don't violate community guidelines. But what about pulling a prank on a kid? Pretending that their family abandoned them? Would that be a violation? To learn that and more, go to the YouTube Help Center article on child safety. Click here or the link in the description.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Maybe it's because of that. Blah, 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 blah. Community guideline restrictions. Your channel gets a community guideline strike or a live stream was taken down under down policies. Your live stream matches another copyrighted live broadcast. Your live stream features minors to better protect minors on YouTube live streams with minors under 16 who are not visibly accompanied by an adult must remove or have their live chat disabled. Channels not in compliance with this policy may temporarily or permanently lose their ability to live stream. You will receive an email notification if your live stream or channel are restricted, including instructions how to appeal if you believe we got it wrong. For channels that have a significant number of videos with features disabled, live streaming functionality may also be disabled. Check if your channel has any strikes and whether you currently have access to live streaming. I do not. If you suggest that your live stream content that violates our community guidelines, age restrict the content, remove it, or turn off your channel's ability to live stream. We don't allow live streams that show someone holding, handling, or transporting a firearm. Channels not in compliance with YouTube's firearm policy will have to violate live stream removed and permanently or temporarily lose their ability to live stream. Let's see this.
We understand that getting a copyright strike can be disappointing and worrying for creators. We also know that creators often don't break the rules intentionally and just want to get back to making great content. So let's walk through a bit about what copyright strikes are so you can understand why they happen and what actions you can take when you get a strike. First, how does copyright work and what is a copyright strike? Copyright gives the creator of an original work certain exclusive legal rights to determine how it's used. That typically means you can't use someone else's videos, music, or other copyrighted work in your videos without their permission. And giving credit to the owner or using phrases and disclaimers like "all rights go to the author," "no infringement intended," or "I do not own" does not mean that you can use the content. YouTube has certain legal obligations to respond to allegations of copyright infringement when we're properly notified about it. We're also required to have a policy in place that can terminate users who repeatedly infringe on other people's copyright on YouTube. So, we set up a copyright strike system. If you get a copyright strike, it means that a rights holder requested the removal of their copyright-protected content from your video. When a copyright removal request is submitted, we review it. Then, if we determine that it appears valid, we remove the video from YouTube and issue a strike to comply with copyright law. Can a copyright strike be sent by mistake? YouTube has dedicated teams working to detect and prevent the abuse or invalid use of our tools, and we terminate tens of thousands of accounts each year that try to abuse our copyright tools. So when a copyright removal request is submitted, YouTube reviews it to make sure it has the information required and shows no signs of abuse. However, if you believe your video was taken down unfairly due to an abusive, invalid, or mistaken copyright strike, there are actions that you can take. So now, let's walk through options you have if you receive a copyright strike. You can wait for the strike to expire. Copyright strikes expire after 90 days, as long as you have less than 3 strikes. You'll also need to go through copyright school for any strike to expire. You only need to complete copyright school once, and it aims to help creators understand copyright principles and how they're enforced on YouTube. If you believe your video was taken down by mistake or due to an abusive copyright strike, you can submit a counter notification. This is a legal request for YouTube to reinstate content that was removed due to a copyright removal request. Be sure to include valid reasons for why you believe the copyright removal was unjustified. YouTube cannot determine ownership or mediate on behalf of content owners. When it comes to submitting a counter notification, here are some things you may wish to do. Document everything. Keep records of all communication, notices, and evidence you have to support your case. And understand fair use. Familiarize yourself with fair use laws and guidelines to see if it's relevant for your case. Another action you can take is to contact the claimant directly. Try reaching out to the person or entity who filed the copyright strike. It's possible they made a mistake or are willing to retract the claim. Note that you can always find more information about your copyright strike by going to YouTube Studio, then Content, then filtering by copyright, and going to the restrictions column. If your copyright issue is complex, or if you're unsure about the process, seeking legal advice may be helpful. This may also be relevant if you're concerned about disclosing your personal information to the claimant who removed your video. You may authorize a representative, like an attorney, to email a counter notification on your behalf to copyright@youtube.com. Note that if you receive 3 active copyright strikes in 90 days, your account can be terminated and your videos can be removed from YouTube. There is no warning for copyright strikes, but the first 2 strikes have no impact on your account or what features you can access. To learn more about copyright strikes, check out the links in the description. Thanks for watching.
Hang on. No. Okay. Hang on. So, wait, no. What? Okay, so customize channels, content, filter, copyright. Oh, come on. So, I'm sad. Okay, well, like and subscribe, turn on notifications. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye. Oh, wait, hang on, wait. So, copyright. I have these free, and I'm not happy about it. So, yeah. I guess like and subscribe. Turn on notifications. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.